The 2026 spring section of the Canton Fair is approaching. It is happening on the 15th of April. So thousands of business people and entrepreneurs are currently flying to China. If you are one of these people and this is your first time, let me be honest with you. If you are not well prepared for your Canton Fair trip, you can lose a lot of money, you can waste a lot of time, and you can also feel so overwhelmed because China is not like other countries. They really operate differently. So in this video, I want to share the lesson that I have learned last year. I attended the Canton Fair last year. I am going to attend again this year, but I'm going to do it very differently this year because last year I have learned a lot. So in this video, I want to share the things I wish I knew before taking that trip. If you are going to China for business for your first time, especially if you are going to attend the Canton Fair, this will help you save time, it will help you save money, and it will also help you to organize your trip properly so that you don't feel overwhelmed when you decide to do something. In this video, I am going to cover the essential apps that you need to download before leaving to China. I am going to talk about how you choose your accommodation. I am also going to talk about planning your product list, because if you don't have an idea of what you are going to China to see, then you may end up being confused because there are so many products in China. The fourth thing I'm going to talk about is how to structure your Canton Fair visit and the wholesale market visit. So I'm going to explain to you how you can organize your time in order to do both of these business visits at the same time. So stay tuned, watch until the end if you are going to China for the first time. I am sure you will find a lot of value in this video. When I went to China last year, on the first week, I struggled a lot because I did not download the applications that were going to make my life easy. When you are going to China, there are 4 applications that you need to download before you go. The first thing is the VPN. You have to download a VPN because China is not like other countries. WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, all these major social media platforms do not work in China if you don't install a VPN on your phone. So you may not be able to reach your family if you have not installed a VPN on your phone. So find a good VPN that you can use that can help you to access your major social media platform when you are in China. The second app you have to download is Google Translator. More than 95% of Chinese do not speak English. They do not speak English. So if you don't have a translator in your phone, it will be very difficult for you to communicate. It will be very difficult for you to even ask for help if you want to go places. It will be difficult for you if maybe you need some information at your hotel. So you have to download a Google Translator app or any other translator app that you are comfortable with, because Chinese do not speak English. The third application that you have to download in your phone is the Alipay. China is a cashless society, almost a cashless society. So to make your life easy, whenever you are buying things, you have to download Alipay. All vendors take Alipay in China. Even the small street vendors that are selling fruits or tomato on the street, they are all using Alipay to accept payment. So if you want to make your life easy, it is better for you to download Alipay and to integrate Alipay with your Visa or MasterCard card, so that you can be able to make payment whenever you want something. The other app that you need to download, I think, is the 4 app. The 4 app that you need to download now is the Gigi app. Gigi is like Uber. It's exactly like Uber, because if you want to go places and you do not want to take the subway, you or the metro line, you will have to use Gigi app. And the Gigi app is so good because from that app there are a lot of things that you can actually do. So in summary, the 4 essential applications you have to download before you go to China is to first install a VPN that can help you to get access to all your major social media platform when you are in China. You need to download a translator app. I use Google Translator because it's just easy. So you need to download any translator app because majority of Chinese do not speak English. If you want to communicate properly, you need to download a translator app. The third one is to download Alipay, because China, like I said, is a cashless society. If you want to make payments easily, it's better to download Alipay in your phone. And the fourth one is to download the Gigi app. Gigi is the application that is going to help you to navigate your movement. It's going to help you to go to the wholesale market, to the Canton Fair, even to leave from the airport to your hotel, in case you do not want to use the subway. Now we are going to talk about your hotel. Don't book your hotel anywhere, because if your hotel is far from the major wholesale market, if your hotel is far from the subway, you will end up wasting a lot of money on transport and also wasting a lot of time, because there is a lot of traffic in China. From morning to evening, there's just too much traffic in China, especially in Guangzhou, where the Canton Fair is happening. And it is much better to book a hotel that is very close to subway station, or that is very close to wholesale markets, so that you do not have to spend too much money on transport. You do not have to waste a lot of time in the Gigi to commute wherever you are going. Make sure you choose your hotel properly. Don't look at the price. I have found that the more the hotel is far from the major wholesale market, far from Canton Fair, the more they are expensive. So don't let the price mislead you when you are booking your hotel, because if your hotel is very far from the major places that you have to go, you are still going to end up wasting money in transport, because it's going to wasting money and time in transport, because it's going to take you more money to go around, and it's going to take you longer to get to the major market and also to get to the Canton Fair. Once you have decided where you are going to stay, you need to plan which product you are interested in. China will overwhelm you in a positive way. China will overwhelm you because there are so many things. There are so many products you are going to see. There are so many wholesale market you will want to visit. And also, talking about the Canton Fair is so huge. So if you don't plan the product you are interested in advance, you will end up being everywhere. So unfortunately, China is not a country where you come once and then you can see everything and take a decision once. It's not like that. Unfortunately, you have to come several times in order to see many things, in order to create relationships, and in order to make your decision. Like I mentioned, I was there last year. I'm going again this year, and I'm sure the year after I will still be going to China, because not only there are so many products that you are going to see, but China also innovate quickly. So things that were good this year have already been innovated. This product has been improved, so it's not the same product, although it's meant to do this, to resolve the same problem. Usually they get upgraded, and when you come back last year, that very same product that you saw the previous year might have new functionality, it might have new capability. So you have to plan the product that you want to see very well. And also, another reason why you have to plan the product that you want to see is because it will also help you to determine the wholesale market you want to visit, in addition to visiting the Canton Fair. And this goes to the fourth section I wanted to talk about in this video: how to structure your Canton Fair visit with the wholesale market visit. So, for example, if you are interested in electronics, you already know that you are going to do the phase 1 of the Canton Fair, because this is the phase that you will see a lot of electronics products. Now, every phase of the Canton Fair happen during 5 days. So for 5 days, you can visit all the products that are being showcased during the phase 1. Now, between the phases, there is a 3-day break. During that 3 day of break, you can now visit the wholesale market. So, for example, if you were interested in electronics, you are going to see electronics products during the Canton Fair. And during the 3 day of break, you can visit Shenzhen, which is the biggest electronics city of China. So you have to structure your Canton Fair visits and the wholesale market visits properly so that you don't miss both of them. And the reason you have to do that is because when you will see, if you see a product that you are interested in at the Canton Fair, chances are you will not be able to buy it immediately, because usually the MOQ, or the minimum order quantity, is so high. So if you have seen a product that you are really interested in, an electronic product that you are really interested in at the Canton Fair, you can now go at the electronic wholesale market, either in Guangzhou, but I recommend to go to Shenzhen because this is the biggest city of electronic products. So you can now go to Shenzhen to try and see if you can source that product at a minimum quantity, because when you go to the wholesale market, you can buy 10 pieces, you can buy 100, you can buy 200 pieces, whereas at the Canton Fair is the manufacturer directly, and usually the minimum order quantity with the manufacturer are thousands of pieces. So that's why you have to structure your Canton Fair visit and your wholesale marketplace visit properly. And in order to do that, you need to make a list. You need to have an idea of the products that you are going to source in China. And the last thing I wanted to touch about is what to wear and what to wear when you are going to China. When you are going to visit the Canton Fair in China, or even the wholesale market, you will spend the whole day walking, because the Canton Fair is so huge. The Canton Fair is so huge that if you don't wear a comfortable shoes and a comfortable clothes, you will end up being tired and you will not make the most of your visit. So make sure you prepare clothes and shoes that are very comfortable and that can enable you to spend the whole day doing your visit properly. The wholesale market are also very huge. You cannot do a wholesale market half day. You will not see all the product. And also you cannot do 2 wholesale markets at the same time, because it's just so huge. So you also need to make sure that you prepare something that is very comfortable, whether it's your shoes or your clothes, when you are preparing for your China trip. So these are the information, these are the things that I wanted to share with you in this video. I hope you have found value in this video. Let me know in the comment if you are going to China for the Canton Fair, or if you are just visiting the wholesale market to source product. Let me know if you need any help, if you need any further advice on maybe something that I did not touch on this video. I am going to respond in the comment section. And if you are going to China for the first time, I wish you safe travel. I wish you a lot of fun, because I'm sure you will have fun being in China. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.